Okay, so let's talk about sun dancing for just a moment. I caused some buzz, you know, some people that know me closely and people that have seen some, maybe a few people that are on my Instagram right now or on my Facebook, uh, you know, have been seeing me do this thing called sun dancing. So I need to explain this just for a moment, just from a metaphysical standpoint. So that people can get an understanding of why I do this, because on the outside it does look like some silly thing. Why is this guy, outside standing in the sun or dancing in the sunlight? And it looks silly, and or people might find it amusing or even interesting or inspiring even. And I don't do it for anyone else. And that's the interesting thing about it, is that it's all for my own spiritual development. So, or it's my metaphysical, it's my metaphysical, I guess I want to say it is not my religion, I would say it's my metaphysical path, or my spiritual path, is the path of the sun, or the sun god. Is an ancient path. Osiris, Heru, Jesus, the list goes on and on about different sun gods. Utu Shamash, even the Epic of Gilgamesh. It's a lot of different sun gods all throughout ancient history, and just on a metaphysical standpoint, the sun is an energy source, just like God is an energy source. So, with my Bufo experience, I talked about God, how God is energy. It's an energy, a powerful energy, what I like to call pure energy, that has created all of existence. Through it's through the Big Bang, and it's energy. So what it did, it replicated itself on a microcosm in our galaxy. And basically, the sun is representative of that. It's an energy source. So when we start to look at the sun as an energy source, we look at it differently. And there's a lot of misconceptions about the sun through some misconstrued ideas about the sun that have been perpetuated through certain institutions. However, in reality, just from a human to nature, observational, experiential level, the sun is an energy source that feeds us through a photosynthesis process. So just to give us some perspective, we are plants basically. So we all are plants that organically grew from the ground. A long time ago, humans first came. Now, there was some genetic alterations, which I'll get into another time, with different alien species. But the first humans were basically growing out of the ground. They call this creation zero point. This is in some ancient texts. I'll give you some of that information later. So with the sun being an energy force, we grow, like plants grow from the energy source. The sun and water gives plants growth and life, right? So does the sun do for me. So when I learned that, basically started to look at my body as my body is a solar panel. So since my body is a solar panel, I'm collecting energy. When I'm in the sun, I'm collecting that energy, if that makes sense. Every single day, that energy, which is vitamin D sun rays, going into my body biochemically through electromagnetic sun rays. And these electromagnetic sun rays enter my skin and energize my body. Now, think about this for a moment. Whenever you plug let's say an appliance in the wall, and you flip the switch on, the energy goes through the walls from the energy source with the electrical setup, and it goes into the appliance, and the appliance comes on. So think of this, sun dancing thing, or just basically called moving in the sun, is you're actually moving with energy, which you're actually being turned on and energized when you're actually moving in the sun instead of sitting in the sun. We have this wrong idea where people like to lay in the sun, and that doesn't help us as much as we think it does. Some people are doing it for a tan or just laying out there to chill. But if you want the most energy in your life, so, I get into some of the results. You can follow me on Instagram, the book of Kwame, the underscore book underscore of underscore Kwame. And you can follow me, and on my, I talk about, some of the benefits I lost. I was able to lose weight. The energy went through my body and it actually purified my body. Actually, it's like sauna experience. Metabolism started to come back. Everything I started to get younger. My skin started to get thicker. Everything started to change in me. So I kept doing this, and I kind of manifested like the lean body I wanted to be. I wanted to be very athletic, and I'm seeing that. Like I like to just get up and start running, and then I have so much energy that I'm up doing stuff like this right now, where I'm always working on different things because I come alive at night because of the energy source. So saying all that to say, I tapped into the sun, and it's simple. And you can just try this for yourself. And people are afraid of the skin thing, and some people's skin has a difficult time with the sun. But there's some natural sunscreens. My favorite is shea butter. It's my favorite. But it's also you can also use things like grapeseed oil. Different. I think different other ones I might list later. But I use shea butter, and it can protect your skin from the burn. It doesn't block the vitamin D like certain sunscreens do. They block the vitamin D, which is defeating the point. So saying all that to say, I do sun dancing to get my energy and my vibrancy, and I'm being turned on when I plug myself metaphysically to the sun. And what the sun is, three things. Just to end with this, three things. Mental. The sun raises our serotonin levels, make us happier. That's what it does for us all day long. It's constantly raising our serotonin levels, keeping us out of depression. The mental, it helps you clearer thinking. You can really plan and visualize your life. I like to meditate in the sun because it helps me visualize. And I like to dance meditate in the sun, which helps me visualize what I want and things I want to do in life as well. Which is the second step, which is the metaphysical, which is the spiritual side of this, is that it also is a spiritual uplifting thing, connecting with nature, getting downloads, revelations, a lot of spiritual things, especially when you match it with certain crystals like quartz. I'll talk about crystals later, matching with the sunlight and the sun rays. On the show, watch the Black Hippie Jesus show when I talk about sun dancing or sun worship, and I'm going to talk about the crystals and all the different things I learned about the sun that the sun has been showing me. So it's a lot of mysterious things I want to get into. And you get the mental clarity, the spiritual aspect of it. The sun uplifts you spiritually, and you get basically clearer vision and clearer connection with spirit and the earth and the sun and everything. And then it's the physical, where you actually lose weight, you feel great, you get younger, your skin looks better. You actually get younger instead of older. You don't age. I actually went back 10 years. It's very evident. Like I was like fat and sick. 2020 and now 2021. I'm energetic. I'm young and I'm fit. And I can run 2-3 miles just easily if I want to. Just right now. And I eat whole boxes of pizza. Now this is one crazy. I'm turning into like a Ninja Turtle because I'm eating whole boxes of pizza. Like literally smashing pizza 2 or 3 times a week and then burning it off like a teenager again. But don't get the wrong idea. I do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but I also eat a lot of pizza, and it's crazy. So, saying all to say, sun dancing has just totally transformed my life, and I have a vision to I want to get people all around the world to engage in this, to actually transform their lives, to beat depression, to visualize and manifest their things in their life using sun power, solar power, as a spiritual practice, and manifesting things in your life using solar power. And transforming your body using solar power. Transforming your mind, spirit, and body using solar power.